It's Saturday, December 16th at about 10:42 in the morning, and we're over here at Frontenac Provincial Park, and we're going to walk in and see if we can see the red-headed woodpeckers. Small numbers of them live here. You're lucky if you see them on any given day, but hopefully we'll see them today. Typically on this bird count day, we'd have anywhere from a few inches to maybe a foot of snow on the ground, and it would be like -5 or -10 degrees. That's sort of the typical weather we get on this day. And today it's 3 degrees and it's going up to 5 apparently today. It might even go higher than that the way it feels now. There's no snow at all, so it's a strange bird count this year. Oh, a branch fell down here. Wouldn't want to get hit in the head by that. Look at that. Right into the ground. Probably a foot down. Now we've come across an eastern garter snake out on the trail of all things on December 15th. Now that's getting kind of crazy. We're probably just at about 3 or 4 degrees centigrade. So it's amazing how sometimes these guys will come out. Yeah, it's certainly hard to believe we're just 9 days away from Christmas. Man, some years if you came here around this time, you'd be walking in 2 feet of snow. I guess we can thank El Nino for this. While it's certainly nice to have weather like this for a Christmas bird count, it does get me thinking about what the upcoming summer might be like. Is it going to continue with this warmer than normal trend and be excessively hot, perhaps excessively dry? Well, I'm actually starting to get warm with this coat on, but I felt cool with my smaller coat when I tried it before we left, so I opted for this one. I figure it's better to be a bit too warm than a bit too cold, but as I suspected, it's warming up fairly fast now, it seems, and probably close to 5 degrees now by the feel of it. So I'll have to open up the front of this and maybe at some point even take it off. It's just that we're climbing lots of hills and it really gets the body temperature up a bit. Oh, such a nice day though. It just seems like maybe October or something instead of mid-December. Climbing up another one of the long slopes here. Legs get a good workout on this trail. Okay, we've just reached our main destination here, this dead-treed swamp. This is where the red-headed woodpeckers are often encountered. So we're just going to take some time here, sit down and have our lunch and watch for a while, because sometimes it takes a number of minutes before you see them if they are here. And there's no guarantee that they're here, but we'll give it a shot. And it's about 12:30 and just over 5 kilometers to this point. Good luck, everybody. We were just sitting here deciding where to eat lunch, and a red-headed woodpecker flew out right in front of us. So I think we're just going to find our seat
going up the stump
and then sit and watch and hopefully get some pictures of the guys. So that certainly makes all the walking worth it when you find the bird you're looking for. So far we've seen 3 adult red-headed woodpeckers. Gotten a few crude shots. I'll see if I can get some better ones as we sit here eating lunch. It's just after 12:30 and the beautiful day continues. The red-headed woodpecker ranges across the central and eastern United States and southern Canada. Currently, the bird is ranked as endangered both in Canada and Ontario. Since the mid-20th century, its population has drastically declined due to habitat loss, competition, loss of specific nesting trees that it prefers, and several other reasons as well. Currently, It's estimated that approximately 6,000 birds continue to survive across its range. Here in Canada, it is found as both a summer resident as well as a winter resident in certain areas. It's an interesting woodpecker in that it's one of the few species that stores food such as acorns and beech nuts, as well as insect prey that it happens upon on a daily basis. So it's 1:15 and we're just departing the red-headed woodpecker area. Spent a good half hour here, I think, watching them as we ate a bit of lunch. It's always a nice treat to see them flying around and feeding on the tops of the trees and swooping around. It's nice to see them. Got a few pictures that might be okay. Nothing really close, but hopefully I can crop into them and still maintain some detail. Anyhow, we're heading off now. Gonna do a different little section of the loop here and head back, because we only have probably about 3 hours of daylight left during these shorter days of the year. Anyhow. Just had a number of ducks down in the lake here beside us. Saw one common merganser and probably 20 to 30 hooded mergansers. And then looked like 4 black ducks. So that's nice to see. Typically this water would be all frozen by now in a normal year. Oh, I hear brown creeper. So 2:58, and we've covered 11.75 kilometers, and our estimate to get back is a total of about 15 kilometers. So we've had a good walk out here today. We didn't just come right in and see the birds and leave. We went around a couple other sections of loops, and heading back out now with 3.1 kilometers to go. Sun is going down, or has basically gone down behind the trees to the western horizon, so it's starting to get dark already at only 3 o'clock. That's one thing you have to remember when you're out hiking in the winter, is that sunset comes a lot earlier, especially at this time of the year. Oh, it's just been a great hike though. So 3:32 and 13.6 kilometers walked. The sun is going down. It's still above the trees off to the west in these lower sloped areas, but when you're in the higher hills, it's down below them. I think we still have about 1.5 kilometers to go. So we're finally finished the hike. We're back at the starting point basically. 14.56 kilometers roughly, according to my eBird app. The time is 3:45, and we've been walking for 4 hours and 55 minutes. Well, not true. We took about 20 minutes off for the lunch break. 20 to 30 minutes for the lunch break and for watching the red-headed woodpeckers. So probably 4 hours and 35 minutes or so of total walking. Anyhow, we're back now. Hope you enjoyed that outing at Frontenac Provincial Park to look for the red-headed woodpeckers. And we were successful. Oh, and look at that beautiful sunset. What a way to end the day.